Hello, receiving students, 6Cs, and receiving teachers. Thank you. Take your seat. All right, receiving students and 6Cs. I would like you to look at the screen. On the screen, I have a question or an activity that we will do before we go to our main lesson for today. Now, I would like Minol. Minol, can you read the question that is given on the screen?
What English word could you describe the part of the day close to?
Okay, what English word would you describe the part of the day close to A, 10:30 p.m. and B, when you eat your first meal? Okay, there are two examples given here. One is given in digital time. There are two timing given. One is given in digital time and the other one is given in words. The expression is symbolizing or telling us a time that we eat our first meal. So let us look at A. Now receiving students and 6Cs, the first exercise A, 10:30 p.m. What English word can we describe? Is used to describe the part of the day when the time is at 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. What is the best word that we can describe that time or part of the day when the time is around that time or when it is around that time, 10:30 p.m.? What would you think the day will be? 10:30 p.m. Think of the time, 10:30 p.m. and the part of the day. What day would it be when it is around 10:30 p.m.? All right, let's have Antonia. Okay, let's have Antonia. Antonia?
Midnight.
All right, midnight. Midnight.
Night. Night.
All right, night. Yes, is it correct? All right, 10:30 p.m. would be around that time. It would be the part of the day, or the word that we can describe is night. So, night is correct. Okay, thank you, Antonia, for that answer. Night. So when the time is around 10:30 p.m., you must know that it is night. Now, let us look at B. When you eat your first meal, it would be what time of the day or what part of the day would be it? When you eat your first meal. Receiving students, please tell your teacher. Madhu? Let's have Madhu.
In the morning.
All right, in the morning. The English word that we could describe the part of the day when you eat your first breakfast, it would be in the morning. Yes, it is in the morning. Thank you, Madhu, for that answer. Receiving students, I hope you have given the same answer which was given. And on the screen, I have the two answers. A, for answer A, question A, we have night, and for answer question B, we have the answer as morning. All right, students, on the screen I have part of an New Guinea ticket. On the ticket but you have informations like flight, date, departure time, and the two places the plane is going to travel. Okay, the plane is traveling from Guinea Airport, which is in Alotau. It is traveling to Port Moresby. Now, I will ask you a few questions based on that New Guinea ticket, which is shown on the screen. Now, the first question. What flight will be leaving Guinea Airport to travel to Port Moresby? Now, on the ticket, but there is a flight information given. Now, my question is, students, what flight is leaving Guinea Airport to travel to Port Moresby? What flight? If you can identify the flight. All right, let's have Helen. Receiving students, if you can identify the flight that is leaving from Port Moresby, from Guinea to Port Moresby, or traveling to Port Moresby.
PX 159.
All right, yes, PX 159. That is the flight that would be leaving Guinea Airport to travel to Port Moresby. As you can see on the ticket board there. Now the next question, on what date is this flight PX 159 is leaving? What time? All right, let's have Jason. Receiving students, tell your teacher what date is the flight PX 159 leaving Guinea Airport to travel to Port Moresby.
16th November.
Okay, 16th November. The last question. What is the time? What time? What is the actual time this flight is going to depart from Guinea Airport to Port Moresby? What is the actual time? Uvau. Receiving students, please tell your teacher what time will the plane depart or leave Guinea Airport and travel to Port Moresby.
5 o'clock.
Sorry?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. How did you get that? How did you get 5 o'clock? How did you know that that time is 5 o'clock? Can you explain your answer why you said 5 o'clock?
I got my time in 24 hours.
All right, very interesting. Thank you, Uvau. Uvau has given an interesting answer. He said that he got his time from 24 hours. All right, students, that brings to our lesson topic for today. Our lesson topic for today is on time in 24 hours. Now, students, time in 24 hours. The usual time that we normally see is given in 12-hour time. Most of the times that we see are given in 12-hour time. Okay, 24-hour time is one way time is being shown. Now, here on the screen, I have the ticket board there, and I will go through some main ideas before we go to the main lesson activity for today. Now, our friend Uvau has said that when I asked him for a time, what time is the plane departing, he said 5 o'clock. And he explained his reason that he changed that time 5 o'clock because it was given in 24 hours. All right. The time 1700. Can you see the time there? The departure time of flight PX 159 leaving Guinea Airport to travel to Port Moresby is written in 24 hours time, 24-hour time. As you can see on the ticket board there, departure time 1700. That 1700 hour time is given in 24-hour time. It is 24-hour time. Now, I would like you to look at the time which is given on the ticket board. How many digits can you see in that time? 1700. Count the number of digits that is given in that time, receiving students and sixes. Yes, Melissa. Receiving students, please count the number of digits that is given in that time there, 1700.
4 digits.
Very good. You can see that it is given in 4 digits. One thing that you must understand, students, 24-hour time is always written in 4 digits. It's always written in 4 digits. Like for example, you can see 1700 time there. 1700 hours is a 24-hour time, and it is written in 4 digits. Now, we will go into looking at some examples of how 24-hour time is written for morning times and afternoon times. Now, I'll give you some examples. How we can write 24-hour time for morning part of the day and afternoon part of the day. All right, let us look at the morning times. How do we write morning times in 24-hour time? I have 2 examples there. The first example is 9 a.m. How do we write 9 a.m. as 24-hour time? Now, 9 o'clock a.m. is in 12-hour time. How do we write 9 a.m. in 24-hour time? Remember, this is in the morning, receiving students and 60s. Okay, Melissa, you want to give a try? Okay, let's hear from Melissa.
21 a.m.
21 a.m. Thank you, Melissa. Or, let's have last one from Or.
2100.
2100. Okay, good. Now let's see what I have for you on the screen. All right, 9 a.m. in the morning is written as 24 hours as 900 hours. The way to say it is 900 hours. The way it is written is 0 in front, 9 and 00 behind the number. It is written like this because it is in the morning. Morning, which is still a.m. In our 12-hour time, we said that a.m. is in the morning, part of the day. So, 24-hour time, the morning part of the day is written as 900 hours. How about 11 a.m. in the morning? How is 11 a.m. in the morning written as 24 hours? Remember, 24-hour time is given in 4 digits. Let's give a try. Receiving students, can you give a try? Tell your teacher how 11 a.m. is written in 24 hours. Okay, let's have Madhu.
1130.
Oh, very good. Madhu said 1130. Okay, Madhu is actually reading the numbers that is given. Thank you, Madhu, for that answer. All right. 11:30 a.m. in 24 hours is written as, yes, Madhu has already, Madhu had mentioned that 1130. Okay, this is how you say in 24 hours. 1130 hours. 1130 hours. That's how we say in 24 hours. That time, 11:30 a.m. Students, I would like you to repeat after me. 1130 hours.
1130 hours.
Okay, that's how you say it in 24-hour time. All right, we have looked at times that are given in morning part of the day, a.m. Now let us look at 24-hour time in the afternoon. In 24-hour time, afternoon times are written In what ways? Okay, I've given you the first example. 1 o'clock p.m., which is in the afternoon. It is written as 1300 hours. 1300 hours. 1 p.m. in the afternoon is written as 1300 hours. How about 2:23 p.m. in the afternoon? How is 2:23 p.m. written as 24-hour time? Receiving students? Okay, let's have OR.
1423 hours.
Very good. 1423 hours. Thank you all for that correct answer. 1423 hours. Why do we have that time in 1400? Why? Why is the time given as 1400 hours? 1423 hours. Yes, Melissa. Receiving students. Why?
Because it's in the afternoon.
Very good. It is in the afternoon. Now, receiving students and sixes. I would like us to look at the board, the whiteboard here. I have a clock face drawn, a clock face, a chart of a clock face in 24-hour clock. Now, on this chart here, 24-hour clock, we have numbers which is inside the clock face and also numbers which are outside the clock face. Now, the numbers, I would like you to understand that the numbers which are inside the clock face they are also 24-hour time, but they are the morning part of the 24-hour time. So starting from 1 up to 12 o'clock. The numbers which are outside is the afternoon time, okay, which is PM time. So when it goes to after lunch, straight after lunch, in 24 hours, the clock changed to, instead of 1 p.m. in 24 hours, it changes to 1300 hours. So in 24 hours, after lunch or midday, in 24 hours, it changed to 1300 hours, 1400 hours, 1500, 1600, 17, 18, and it goes on. When it comes to midnight, it becomes 2400 hours. That's how we read 24-hour time. Are we clear, receiving students and sixes? All right. The important thing here is how you pronounce, how you say the time in 24 hours time. Okay? 12-hour time is very easy for you to say. Okay? 24-hour time, it is a bit difficult, but if you can understand the time well, you can say it correctly. Now, before we go to our learning activities, 24-hour time is mostly used in plane schedules. Who have been to airstrips or airports? If you go around to airstrips or airport, you see these flight schedules. Flight schedules. Okay. Those flight schedules or plane timetable, the time is given 24-hour time. So most of the flight schedules, they use 24-hour time. Like in the lesson, in the beginning of the lesson, I just show you a part of an NUGINI ticket. You don't see time given in 12-hour time. It is given in 24-hour time. Not only plane schedules do have that, ship schedules. The time also given in ship schedules are also used in 24-hour time. And some of the clock faces, digital clocks, and wristwatches that we use are also given in 24-hour time. And even some of your mobiles. You can also change the mobile time to 24-hour time. Have you realized that? Check your mobiles. You can change your mobiles to 24-hour time if you want your mobile time to be given in 24-hour time. Now, not only such places that we find that use 24-hour time. There are some certain group of people who normally try to use 24-hour time to relay information. Okay, we have certain people, group of people like army, soldiers. Soldiers, when they want to give time, they usually give time in 24-hour time. Seamen, navies, they also give time in 24-hour time. And securities, the guards, security guards, whom we normally see them guarding our places, they also use time. When they want to give time, they give time in 24 hours, like certain locations, or this time you should be there. So actually, timing is very important with this particular group of people to get to one location. We will now move on to our learning activity for our lesson today. Now, I have two learning activities for you, receiving students and 6Cs. On the learning activity, the first learning activity, I would like you to change this 12-hour time to 24-hour time. Now, A, change 8:20 p.m. into 24-hour time. 8:20 p.m. Now, students, is 8:20 p.m. in the morning or afternoon? Okay, it is in the night. Okay, 8:20 p.m. is in the night. So change the time to 24-hour time. All right. Students, it is just a practical exercise, so can I have a volunteer to write that time in 24 hours? Receiving teacher, please select one student to write that time in 24-hour time. A volunteer? All right, Emmanuel have volunteered to write that time. Thank you, Emmanuel, for that correct answer. Let's give Emmanuel 2 big claps. Thank you, Emmanuel. Okay, is Emmanuel correct with the answer? Yes, 8:20 p.m. Emmanuel already wrote the time. Receiving student, I hope you have written your time on the board. Now I will have our students to say this time. Let's have Helen. Helen, can you pronounce this time in 24 hours, which is written by Emmanuel?
220 hours.
220 hours. Thank you, Helen, for that answer. Fred, all right, good, Fred.
20 hours and 200.
20 hours and 200. Ashantina.
20 hours.
All right, very good. 20 hours. 20 hours. So that's the time in 24 hours. 20 hours. All right. The next activity. What time is the plane leaving Guinea Airport to travel to Port Moresby in 12-hour time? Write that time in 12-hour time. What is that time in 12-hour time? 1700 hours. What is the time in 12-hour? 12-hour. Receiving students and 60s. What is that time? The time is given in 24 hours. What is it in 12-hour time? Laka.
5 o'clock
5 o'clock.
p.m.
All right, very good. Thank you, Laka, for that answer. 5 o'clock p.m. 1700 hours is in the afternoon. So in 12-hour time, it would be 5 o'clock p.m. 5 o'clock p.m. All right, students, we will now move into our exercise. We have two exercises, which is on the screen. Activity exercise 1. You will change the 12-hour time to 24-hour time. Okay, I've given you first one as an example. 1:40 p.m. to 24-hour time is 1340 hours. Now you have A and B. I would like you to do A and B. You have 2 minutes to do A and B. A, 6:38 a.m. What is the time in 24-hour time? And B, you have 8:23 p.m. Write that time in 24-hour time. You have 2 minutes. Shouldn't take you that long, receiving students and 60s. All right, we will move to our next activity exercise. Now, receiving students and 60s. For activity exercise number 2, I would like you to do it as your homework, okay? So, I would like you to copy the information which is given on the screen. Copy the table down. The activity exercise number 2 is you will change that departure time given in 24-hour time to 12-hour time. Okay, one has been done as an example for you. Lihir, 324 hours in 12-hour time is 3:25 a.m. 3:25 a.m. So below is a plain departure schedule. Rewrite these times to 12-hour times. State whether it is a.m. or p.m. So I'll give you 2 minutes to complete the table. After completing the table, we will correct exercise number 1. For exercise number 2, as soon as you finish it, you do it as your homework, and then you give it to your teacher. All right. Now we will correct exercise 1. Now receiving teacher, please select 2 students to go up to the board and write the answers for exercise number 1. From the model class, we have Rodney and Michaelin. Rodney, question number 1A, and Michaelin for 1B. Can you read the time? Loud.
16:38 a.m. In 24 hours, 1838 hours.
Say it loud again, loud.
In 12 hours time, 16:38 a.m. In 24 hours, 1838 hours.
Thank you, Rodney. Let's have Michael in. Yes, Rodney is correct with the answer. 6:30 a.m. in 24-hour time is 1838 hours. Michael in. Can you read the time in 24 hours?
In 12 hours time is 8:23 p.m. and in 24 hours time is 20:23 hours.
Very good. Thank you, Michaeline. Yes, 12-hour time, 8:23 p.m. and in 24-hour time is 20:23 hours. Thank you, Michaeline and Rodney, for those answers. Receiving students, I hope you have given the same answers which is given by the model class. Our summary for today's lesson. In today's lesson, we looked at 24-hour time. Now, main points that I would like you to remember, receiving students and sixes, when you are writing 24-hour time, make sure remember that 24-hour time is always given in 4 digits. And mostly 24-hour time is used in plane and ship time schedules. Plane or ship schedules. Our key phrase for today's lesson is on 2400 hours. 2400 hours. And our next lesson topic, what makes up a calendar? With that, receiving students and sixes, thank you very much for your participation. And you have a good day with your teacher.